Hello students, how are you? I hope you are doing well. Here's your coach Vinay and you are watching Science Thesis for you. In today's video, we're going to talk about wonderful calculation trick. So let's start. Calculation is an important role to play in everybody's life, especially for students. It gives you an edge over normal things. It reflects the sharpness, the agility that actually boost your personality. Better calculation and fast calculation gives you the opportunity to buy more time in exams and to do more questions. And believe me, sometimes, yes, this can be the deciding factor in your selection. In this video, I am going to teach you few tricks to do complex problems, especially in physics and chemistry, for exams like JEE, NEET, BITSET, etc. But I'll recommend this video to 8th, 9th and 10th grade student as well because this will help them to do problems in their exams in near future. So let's begin. Okay, now before we start with tricks, I want you to do little homework. You must be good at three things. The first thing is 1 to 20 number squares. You can see over here, you must be good at it. The second thing is 1 to 10 numbers cube. The third thing is, I guess a lot of people recommend you this thing, and I'm also recommending, and this is good, 1 to 20 numbers table. If you can learn these things out, you can pretty much good in the tricks that I'm going to teach you. So the first point of a trick is how to make big number into a small one. Especially if you're a student, you are always shy and afraid of big numbers. You always look to run away, but no anymore, right? So let's start. So here we have this huge number 39456 7. It's a big number. Now I want you to have the smaller representation of this number. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to place the decimal just after the first digit. I am repeating, just after the first digit, I have to put the decimal. So here I'm putting this decimal, right? And the rest digit I have to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After the decimal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5, I have to place the number plus 5, 10 raised to. Now the whole number is 3.9 into 10 raised to the power 5. And which is quite a simpler or easy representation of a big number. And believe me, you have to just forget about all these digits. No more use of these digits. All right. So you can also reverse this theory. How? I'll tell you. So here, one more example. Suppose here we have the decimal, right? I just want to place this decimal over here, just after the three digit, 343. Now I have to place this decimal over here. Okay, now I'm placing it. So the decimal is here, 343. Now I'm placing over here. I have just passed 3 digits. So now what? This number huge and 10 is to the power minus 3. You might be thinking that it is quite confusing. Sometimes I am going to put plus and sometimes I'm going to plus negative. So how we gonna learn this thing? This is not a confusion, guys. I have a solution for it. Left. If you move left always, you have to come up with positive. And if you are going right, then it should be negative. You can see here, I have to just pass 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 numbers to my left. So the number is positive 5. And here I have to pass 3, 4, 3, 3 numbers to my right. So I have to just place the negative. It is quite simple. Second point is about the division. And division, here we going to do approximation method, right? Exams like JEE, NEET, etc., any other exams, they basically ask you to go through the concepts, not they ask you about the accuracy. So here we're going to take advantage of it and we're going to apply the approximation method on our divisions, right? But one more point you should also keep in mind is when the question is in front of you, you have to go through the option fast if you want to apply this method or trick, right? If suppose the options are like this, 10, 50, 100, 150, the gap between the options is quite large. You can simply put this approximation method in the calculation and easily get the answer, right? And if the options like this, point 0.1, point 0.2, point 0.4, point 0.6, please do not apply this trick, right? Because the gap is quite small and approximation can't get you there. And the good news is the most of the exams, 95% questions are like this. 95% times you have the chance to apply the approximation method. All right, we see how we're going to apply the approximation method on this problem. We're going to place the decimal just after the first digit over here. If you do this, you have to multiply 10 raised to power what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Same we're going to do here. We'll simply place the decimal just after the first digit and 10 raised to power 1, 2, 3, 3. Now these numbers are of no use. Yes, these numbers are of no use. You simply place 5.3 and 4.3 multiply 10 raised to power 3 and yes, here 2. You can simply solve this and you can simply solve this in a very speed, right? You just simply take this decimal out, 53 and 43. You just take to the nearest multiple of 10. So I am just putting here 50 and 40. Okay, so this 0 would be cancelled and this 5 by 4. You can simply divide 4 1.25 and multiply by this number, that is 10 raised to 2. Here it is. And simply if I'm going to multiply by this 100, the answer would be 125. And mind you, this is nothing but approx answer. You can do this through your calculators and you see here what's the correct and accurate answer is. But this is approximation, guys. You can get better and better when you do practice. We do few problems just for practice purpose. So here this again the question 41396. What we going to do? We going to place decimal over here and 10 raised to power. You can tell me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, right? And it should be positively because you are moving left. As I told you in the first trick, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here I am putting it and 10 raised to the power 4. Yes, be quick, right? Okay, so it is of no use. Now you can simply cut it down and this is 4.1 and we have 1.9. Okay, and of course multiply by 10. Okay, now you see decimal you have to remove and again you are actually looking, this is 41, this is nothing but a 40 and this is nothing but looking like a 20, right? So I'm going to cut it down and you can easily see it is coming out to be 20. And you also do one thing, you can just multiply by 19 also. You can simply multiply, if you know the table of 19, you can simply multiply 19 through this 41 and you will get the answer. I'm just showing the calculator answer. You can check how it is. This is nothing but an approx. Okay, one more problem we're going to do. Here it is. Again, the same thing. I'm going to place the decimal here. Now multiply 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. 4. This is going to cancel out. And now again I am having 7.6 divided by 3.4. So again, just cancel out this decimal. 76 upon 34. Okay, now. You can also, use your brain and just simplify further. So I'm going to divide it by 2. 2 3s are 6, 2 8s are 16, 2 1s are 2, 2 7s are 40. Again, I know the table of 17, so I'm going to apply it. Okay, 17 2s are 34. Okay, so decimal, and what is the 4 carry? And you have to put 0. So the answer again 2.2. What it is? It is an approx answer. Now I'm again showing the answer of a calculator. You just see and match. Third, the multiplication. You can't leave multiplication behind. So we're going to do the multiplication, but again approximately. Okay, so let's begin. So we have to multiply these two numbers. We will not going to go through the standard multiplication. We are going here for the trick. So we're going to just put the decimal over here. 1 2 3 4. So you have to multiply 4. Again, just put the decimal after the first digit. Same, multiply 2. Again, no use number, no use number. Yes, 1.9 multiply 3.2. 3.2, and here multiply 10. Okay, you know, if you multiply 10, the power will going to add. So here the 6. Now again, I have to just multiply these. Okay, now don't make any further, I would say, approximation. Just multiply. Otherwise, in multiplication, your answer may vary in a very, very broad way. So don't do further. You should not apply further tricks here. So just 19 twos are 19. I know, that's why I told you just learn all those the three important things: the square, cube, and tables. 19 twos are 38, 3 carry, and yes 8. Okay, so 19 threes are 57, here 3, 57 and 60. So now I have to put the decimal over here, and I'm just removing this 3, multiply 10 raised to 6. So I can simply write 6 into 10 raised to the power 6. And mind you, this is an approximate. You can type through the calculators at your home, and you can simply say how much my answer is varying from the calculator. Okay, we're going to mix the problem now. So here, this is a problem, and you can see the multiplication and division. Now we have to apply both the trick together, and these sort of problem you may face in your calculation, in your numerical problems in physics, in chemistry as well, right? So how we going to do it? Same technique we going to apply here as well. So how we going to do it? You have to just count the digit and place this decimal over here and multiply whatever the number is. 1 2 3 4, 3, and here 5. Again same decimal putting here. This is 3. Slowly we're going to understand now. 1 2 3 4. Again same. We go with the denominator as well. This is 4. Multiply 10 raised to here, and this is here 3. So now we're going to solve here. 3 3 and this we're going to solve here into 10 raised to power 1 only. So now we're going to just bring the number over here, 5.9 multiply, because this is of no use, no use, no use, 6.3, and here 7.2 multiply, and here you just go through with your idea of how you're going to solve it, right? Here is your preferences, but I'll say just look through the practice and observation, you have the get better grasp of it. So I see here I am going to just remove this decimal, and 13, I know the table, 13 5s are 65. So it's 63, but still okay, no problem. So it would be 13 5s are 65. Again, I am going to just remove this decimal, and this is might be looking like a 60, and here this is looking like a 70. And here I am just going to cancel the zeros. And now here 6 5s are 30, and here 7, yes, only 7. Now multiply by 10, of course. Okay, 7 4s are 28. Okay, around 7. You can see I have just wrote 7 instead of 7.2. So you know the denominator I have reduced. So my answer will going to increase. So for that thing, I'm just putting only 4 over here. So the answer would be 4 point something, but still I am just putting 4 because I have reduced my denominator. So the counter thing is my answer would increase, but I'm just reducing my answer also. So I'm just putting 4 and this 10. So the answer is 40. Still, this is an approx answer. You can. All right. So this was the trick. If you enjoyed the video, do like the video, share with your friends and family. And for more updates, please subscribe my channel and also hit the bell icon. Hope we're going to see you in the next video.